Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Forge, your place for gaming reviews, news, and content. Today I'm going to be covering my tips for new Pokemon Snap, the newest Pokemon game that came out for Switch, so make sure to stay tuned in for all 10. Leave a like if any of these tips helped you, and subscribe to see more content weekly. Now let's get right into it with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is finding Pokemon in their rarest pose will net the highest stars. I've seen conflicting reports on how varied the scoring is, but this seems to be the most agreed upon. You get bronze stars for receiving less than 2,500 points, silver stars for anything between 2,500 and 3,500 points, gold stars for between 3,500 and 4,000 points, and getting over 4,000 points nets you the shiny diamond stars. Going further than that is how rare the pose is determines how many stars you get. If you just observe a Pokemon standing there not really doing anything, that's probably going to be a 1 to 2 star picture, while a Pikachu riding a Mantine is a 4 star. One tip I have to change Pokemon's poses quickly is to just throw a fluff fruit. If you hit a Pokemon and they become angry or look at you, this counts as a pose change. Tip number 2. Make sure to line up the Pokemon in the center of the frame with the pointer at them. Having a big central shot is probably the most important tip for maximizing your score. It really helps with your score and makes the pictures look better too. Tip number 3. Don't be afraid to be trigger happy with that shutter. It's better to have too many pictures than too few of them. In my playthrough, I rarely ran out of camera space, so take as many as you need to. When you beat the game, you unlock a burst mode, and this helps in this regard to go back and complete the photo decks, so take pictures like a Pokemon paparazzi. Tip number 4. A relatively unknown tip is when you zoom in with your camera, the Neo 1 actually slows down so you can focus more on getting the perfect shot. Use this to your advantage when a rare shot is occurring, or you need to focus on more than one Pokemon in the frame at the time. Tip number 5. Get your research level as high as possible to grab the best pictures. There is a total of 3 research levels on each course, each having to have more points to level up than the previous. Having a higher research level makes Pokemon have different behaviors as they get used to your presence on the course. An old Pokemon on a new course will still give points as a new Pokemon for that course, and this can help boost up the research level. For example, a Vivillon picture taken in Florio Nature Park will still count as a new picture if you take a picture of another Vivillon on Durice Island. Tip number 6. Crank up that sensitivity. The default feels way too slow for people used to playing faster games, and Pokemon in this game don't slow down while you're on the course, so don't be afraid to go in those settings and crank up that sensitivity. It really helps recentering the camera and getting those hard to get shots. Tip number 7. Be mindful you can only keep one photo per Pokemon per course run. So even if you have multiple star pictures, you can only submit one. So just pick your best looking shot, and if you need other specific star ratings, take a look at tip number 10. Tip number 8. Don't forget to look behind you. Some Pokemon have special behaviors that only occur when you pass by them, so try to keep your head on a swivel as you move through each course. Tip number 9. Use the side quests as helpful hints to get the more elusive 3 and 4 star shots. The side quests ask for specific behaviors and places to be photographed, so keep those in mind and you'll get some really nice looking pictures. Tip number 10. You can end a course whenever you like, so if you just need to photograph a specific Pokemon, it can save you time in doing so. It saves all the pictures you've taken up until that point, so there's no penalty for it. Just open up the pause menu and click end the run, and the professor will grade your course just as if you would finish it. And there's my quick 10 tips to help you get started in new Pokemon Snap. I had a blast playing through this game, and having some of these tips would have really helped with some of the beginning adjustments I had getting into it, so I hope these helped you out. If any of these tips helped you out, leave a comment down below saying which one helped you, and if you have any other tips that I didn't say in this video, leave them for me so I can try to go back and get some better pictures. I'll have new videos coming out weekly here at the Forge, so make sure to stay subscribed to see more, and I'll see you guys again next time.